Hello VIEWRS, good morning to all. Today we will learn information related to master plan, development plan, and structure plan. The figure shows detailed sketch of master plan of any city or town. Master plan. A master plan or a development plan or a town plan may be defined as a general plan for the future layout of a city showing both the existing and proposed streets or roads, open spaces, public buildings, etc. A master plan is prepared either for improvement of an old city or for a new town to be developed on a virgin soil. A master plan is a blueprint for the future. It is an comprehensive document, long range in its view, that is intended to guide development in the township for the next 10 to 20 years. Objects of master plan. It aims at intelligent and economic spending of the public funds for achieving welfare of the inhabitants in respect of amenity, convenience, and health. It arranges the pattern of a town in such a way so as to satisfy the present requirements without introduction of future improvements by the coming generations. It helps in restricting the haphazard and unplanned growth. It places various functions which a town has to perform in physical relationship of each other so as to avoid the chances of mutual conflict. It removes the defects of uncoordinated physical growth of the various components of town due to the fact that it considers the entire city area or town as planning and development entity. It serves as a guide to the planning body for making any recommendations for public improvement. Necessity of master plan. Followings are the reasons which have led to the thinking of having a master plan for the town. To control the development of various industries in a systematic way. To discourage the growth of town in an unplanned and unscientific way. To give a perspective picture of a fully developed town. To limit to a certain extent the unprecedented flow of rural population to the urban area. To offset the evils which have come up due to overcrowding of population such as acute shortage of houses, traffic congestion, inadequate open spaces and insufficiency in public amenities, etc. Data to be collected. The data required for the preparation of a master plan of a town can be listed as follows. Details of trades and industries. Development of the airports. Economic condition of the authority. Environments of the site. Facilities of the transport. Geological condition of the site. Land values and land use pattern. Locations of spots of natural beauty. Locations of the water supply unit. Meteorological details such as intensity and direction of wind, temperature, rainfall, etc. Mineral resources. Places of historic origin. Political condition of the surrounding area. Population. Requirements for railway stations, goods yards, and shipping facilities. Special requirements for power houses, gas works, sewage disposal plant and storm water drainage, etc. Drawing to be prepared. To give graphical representation to various ideas and proposals contained in the master plan of a town, various maps and drawings are to be prepared. These are boundaries of land of different types such as residential, agricultural, industrial, etc. Boundary of green belt surrounding the town. Contours of the whole city. Different zones. Landscape features. Locations of the public buildings and town centers. Open spaces including parks and playgrounds. Positions of the natural springs, rivers, and streams. Position of the public utility services such as water supply station, sewage disposal plant, power plant, etc. Road system, etc. Features of master plan. The features to be included in a master of a town can be listed as follows. Convenience and cheap means of transport. Good sanitation and water supply. Open air spaces. Population density control. Proper situations for places of worship, education, and recreation. Rational layout. Width of roads, etc. Development plan is an aspect of town and country planning comprising a set of documents that set out the local authorities' policies and proposals for the development and use of land in their area. The development plan guides and shapes day-to-day decisions as to whether or not planning permission should be granted, under the system known as development control. A development plan is a document which details the overall strategy of the council for the proper planning and sustainable development of an area and generally consists of a written statement and accompanying maps. The plan usually includes the broad aims of the council for specific topics, e.g. housing, infrastructure, community facilities, which are reinforced by more detailed policies and objectives. Introduction. For a successful town planning, there must be a plan which envisages the entire town as a single unit. The development or expansion of a town takes a long time, and therefore, the development is required to be controlled at any time on the basis of a plan. Such a plan is called as development plan or master plan. The development plan is generally prepared to improve the old conditions of the town, but it is also equally necessary for the new cities to be planned and built on virgin land. E.g. New Delhi, Gandhinagar, Chandigarh, etc. A development plan is an ideal plan showing the full development of the town at some future date. Objectives of development plan. It arranges the pattern of a town in such a way so as to satisfy the present requirements without introduction of future improvements by the coming generations. Restricting haphazard and unplanned growth. It helps to bring harmony and understanding between the different groups of the people. It removes the defects of uncoordinated physical growth. It serves as a guide to the planning body for making any recommendations for public improvement. It stimulates wider interest in community problems. To coordinate the physical, economic, social and political forces that govern the structure of the community. To formulate long-term and short-term action programs with a view to injecting long-term considerations into short-term actions. Necessity of development plan. To control the development of various industries in a systematic way. To discourage the unused and unscientific way growth. It serves an overall picture and program for the future development. To offset the evils which have come up due to overcrowding of population, such as acute shortage of houses, traffic congestion, inadequate open spaces and insufficiency in public amenities, etc. Data to be collected. Details of trades and industries. Development of airports. Environments of site. Facilities of transport. Geological conditions of the site. Land values and land use pattern. Locations of spots of natural beauty. Locations of water supply units. Meteorological details such as intensity and direction of wind, temperature, rainfall, etc. Mineral resources. Places of historical origin. Political position of the surrounding area. Population. Requirements for railway stations, goods yards, and shipping facilities. Special requirements for powerhouses, gas works, sewage disposal plant and storm water drainage. Drawings to be prepared. Boundaries of land of different types such as residential, agricultural, industrial, etc. Boundary of green belt around the town. Contours of the whole city. Different zones. Landscape features. Locations of public buildings and town centers. Open spaces including parks and playgrounds. Positions of natural springs, rivers, and streams. Positions of public utility services such as water supply station, sewage disposal plant, power plant, etc. Present and proposed communication systems, etc. Features of development plan. Keep in mind three fundamental before making amenity: convenience and health. Convenience and cheap means of transport. Good sanitation and water supply. Open air spaces. Population density control. Proper situations for places of worship, education and recreation. Rational layout. Requirement and distribution of land, land use pattern. Width of roads, etc. Structure plan is a long-term, 10 to 15 years, statutory framework used to guide the development or redevelopment of land. It is used to define future development and land use patterns, the layout of trunk, primary distribution networks, infrastructure and main transportation routes, including terminals, conservation and protected areas, and other key features for managing the direction of development. The land use proposals included in the structure plan are based on meeting the strategic objectives and sector policies included in the Spatial Development Framework, SDF, for the district or sub-regional area. These objectives and policies form part of the District Medium-Term Development Plan, which is approved by the Assembly. A structure plan should generally be prepared for the following urban and urbanizing areas. 1. Towns with rapid urban growth. 2. Urban settlements that are subject to redevelopment and regeneration due to changing dynamics of economic growth and employment, e.g., the old dockland towns, or towns where the main industrial base has collapsed or changed. 3. New towns or urban settlements. 4. Parts of towns, or sectors, where development is to be phased over time. 5. Areas likely to be affected by major industrial, communications, or other development schemes, e.g. areas near planned new national or international airport sites, inland ports, etc. 6. Areas proposed for major tourism projects and development including near important heritage sites. Content of the structure plan. The structure plan will comprise of a report and a zoning plan, which is sometimes referred to as the structure plan. The report will cover the justification for the plan, the analysis, details of the phasing of the proposed development, the financing plan and the monitoring proposals. Thank you all for your patience and listening. Have a good day to all.